The status and health of the SXM-7 located inside the fairing on top of the second stage. All systems continue to be go on the satellite. As of right now, as we just passed through the T-minus 2 minute mark, where everything appears to be on track for an on-time launch today, the range status is green. And of course, we've been monitoring the weather. Today's primary concern was the cumulus cloud rule, but as we can see there from our shot of the pad on your screen, beautiful blue skies there in Florida. Conditions are looking favorable at both the launch site and recovery zone. If for some reason we have to call a hold on today's launch, we have a backup opportunity tomorrow with a liftoff time scheduled about the same time. But for now, all systems continue to be go for a liftoff at 12:30 p.m. Eastern.
There's drummers in the family, you're fine, huh?
F9's in startup.
So there we heard the call out. F9 is in startup, meaning that the flight computers have taken control of the launch countdown for Falcon 9. First and second stages are beginning to pressurize for launch. The white clouds that you see there is just...
LD is go for launch.
There we heard the final call. LD is go for launch. Everything looking good for an on-time liftoff today. Let's listen in on the final seconds of the countdown.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. And we have liftoff.
Propulsion nominal. Vehicle's pitching downrange.
We're now 30 seconds into flight, and Falcon 9 is preparing to pass through max Q, which will happen at T+1 minute and 12 seconds. For those of you that might be unfamiliar with this term, max Q is when the vehicle will experience the greatest amount of dynamic pressure. Call out there that everything is looking nominal for first stage. To prepare for max Q, we throttle the engines down and then back up about 20 seconds later. And this helps ensure that we keep those dynamic pressures below a certain level.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
So there we heard the call out that the vehicle is now going faster than the speed of sound.
Vehicle is experiencing maximum dynamic pressure.
So there we heard the call out that the vehicle is passing through max Q. Again, that's the moment in which the vehicle experiences the greatest amount of dynamic pressure, greatest amount that it'll